dude, there's bombs being dropped over and over and over again. And what I like right off the bat, we used to no armor, no pads, no nothing. We used to straight up fight on the trampoline, like throw fists and kicks and like really fucking like hurt each other. And then I would pick Boba, and then we would fly around the map, and then we would be like spec ops. He would be like he would talk in like the clone. He would be like, the Jedi are over here. We have to eliminate the Jedi.
And not really much else because One Piece is the
shit. And together we can build a new SOP.
Together we can build a crew.
Transform into a Frankie cyborg.
There we go.
Yeah. Na 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 na. Okay. So we can get this rocking and rolling right about now. I still have yet to do the intro. I'm very saddened to say. But I got enough material to do it. I just gotta get down.
Guess we'll have to sing a Christmas themed intro.
Yeah, we should have the singing in the beginning, and then it just like roll into this. That was a perfect song. We need to make that into a single.
The new hit single.
The Usopp Christmas. Oh, I mean, it would be a Brook Christmas album, but I feel Usopp would take. Usopp is like a really good like cover art, type dude. With that fucking, because he reminds me of like Christmas. Yeah. For some reason, like Pinocchio and like Christmas, it just like makes sense to put him on like a Brook Christmas cover album.
Give him some little antlers or something coming out of his hat.
Chopper. He does what form is that? Where he gets skinny and he gets the really long antlers. It's the fast
cross point or something.
Yeah. He goes really fast. He's like, dude. What we haven't seen in a while. By the way, welcome to the Weebing with Wes podcast, episode number 10. I don't know what to name this because it's not the Ladsmith special because that name is already taken by the bigger brother podcast that overbears us. But the Weeb holiday celebration, something along those lines.
Holiday.
Fuck it.
Weebing with Wes holiday. I don't know.
All we need is like some big fucking handles of mutton, like Luffy, and like a big fucking feast. That's my ideal Christmas feast. Big handles of mutton and Zoro chilling, like drinking until he like dies.
There you go. That's the two things you need on Christmas: meat and booze.
Dude, you know this is a really deep Zoro flashback, but him drinking reminds me whenever they were at Whiskey Peak, and he faked being asleep. Remember it was ba 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 ma 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 ma, that dude with the shotgun in his beard, and then it was whenever you first met Vivi. It was like against 100 people or something, and then everybody was just like fucked up. I think besides Nami and Zoro. Nami stayed awake, and then Zoro was just like, "What's up? What y'all trying to do? I'm not asleep, bitch." And he's like, "We have 100 men. There's no way." That's the number 2 to fucking Luffy, bitch. That's the vice captain of the Straw Hats.
He got a sizable bounty himself nowadays, boy.
Dude.
Respect on his name.
God, Zoro is such a fucking G. He used to have like a really square drawn forehead. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like early Zoro.
Yeah, it was like it was like a straight up like square ass head. It did, yeah. It's gotten more like normal. the overall art style of One Piece has gotten more, I guess, like your typical anime style over the years, and less of that early '90s weird Oda style.
Yeah, the early '90s, very long and lanky limbs,
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like rigid, like
Thick arms and legs and
yeah,
everything.
dude. I see. I love that.
Yeah,
But I
it's
mean, I
very
know you
unique.
can't
I
like
enjoy it.
recreate legendary shit, but it definitely like if you want to see that art style, just go back and watch the Alabasta arc, man. That is a
That's still one of the best parts, man.
dude. I can rewatch that so many fucking times. Oh
Killer arc.
my god. What do you think is
So
the? Uh, I don't. Have we given our least favorite arcs on this show?
I think so. I think we did that on
The feature.
the feature, yeah, with
Yeah.
Ginko.
'Kay, I mean, it doesn't really change for me. I think it's always gonna be Fishman Island for me.
I don't even remember what I said. Probably Thriller Bark is what I said, if I had to guess. That one just
Yeah,
dragged
is
on.
that because like it being drawn out?
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
dragged on at the end. I got bored with it. That's actually so. Whenever I was catching up in the anime, that was like the only time I stopped for like a lengthy period of time. I stopped for like a few months, like
Mm,
near the end of Thriller Bark, just because it was dragging on so long. I just got bored with it.
yeah.
And that's when I think that's actually when I swapped to the manga because I just couldn't do the 20-minute episodes or whatever.
See,
On the
yeah,
manga,
I swapped. I'm trying to remember when I swapped. I mean, I didn't. When did you start reading the manga?
Like when in the story or when in
Like when did you start reading One Piece manga?
Has to be 2 or 3 years ago now is when I started reading the manga. I was pretty much only anime before that. But then,
And
like I
then
said, I swapped just because it was faster to get through.
where in the
There was so
story?
much.
Where in the story was it?
I think it was the end of Thriller Bark.
Oh, nice,
I,
nice.
I watched most of it, and then I went, and then after I finished my hiatus, where I was like, whatever, I guess I'll finally go finish catching up on One Piece. I think I started reading the manga because I was really into manga at that point. Like I just only read manga. I think I didn't even really watch any anime, so I was like, whatever, I'll just read the One Piece manga.
What do you think?
And I think it was colorized up till.
Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting to read the colorized.
I think they're up to like a little bit past Dressrosa, I want to say.
Oh man, I remember it being so good.
Yeah, it is really good. I mean, I don't remember if it was like a official coloration or if it was like a fan coloration.
Joe, I asked him that, and he said, I don't think he said it's like directly Oda's team, but it's like obviously Oda doesn't have more. Obviously Oda has more than like one personal team, so it's like an extension of that. But he says Oda is like the executive producer or whatever, so it has eyes from Oda on it. Is what what I'm getting. So that's good enough for me. Because in some way it has to go back to him, and he has to approve it.
Right.
If he has his name as executive producer or whatever it's called.
For sure.
No, trying to. Oh yeah. What I was gonna ask, what do you think is, since this podcast? By the way, this is the first time we're going to do the live reaction to a new chapter on One Piece. So, spoiler alert, we're gonna do like a 30-minute on and then like a break to read the chapter. We're not gonna read it on here. I'm gonna get to a point where that's going to happen, but I got to figure some shit out for that because that can happen. I just got to get to it. That's you can do like sharing your screen, but we would have to make sure it would just have to be a coordinated effort, and I don't feel like doing that right now, to be quite honest. And,
the easiest way would probably just be for us both to have it and read it, and then we could just like tell each other when we're done with the page, and then we can go to the next page.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of it as a visual for the audience.
Right. I'm saying you could add that in afterwards.
Yeah.
Probably. That'd probably be the easiest, but
because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna share like key panels. Like I'm not gonna go through the whole thing and put every single panel and then we discuss everything. There's gonna be some big panels in there, I assume, that we're gonna break down and then we're gonna discuss. So I'll put like maybe 2, If it's crazy, maybe 3 or 4. Who knows? Oda might go insane this chapter. But this is gonna be the first episode 10 where we're doing it. So a special episode, Christmas Day episode. This is being filmed on December motherfucking 25th, 2020, and I'm gonna try to get this out tomorrow. I'm probably end of day tomorrow. I'll have this out. So but my question that started this whole thing was, where do you think is a good ending, like spoiler point for? Where do you think we should draw that line, like for our audience?
So like
like
after a certain point, and then stuff most people have probably seen before.
Yes. You think like whole cake, like after, like right at the beginning of Wano, maybe?
Nah, I would say even that probably a lot of people haven't seen. I would say the time skip might be a good point, like before and after time skip.
Yeah, we can just stick with anything before time skip, because I mean, there's so much content. I mean, shit.
Right, yeah. Drawing the line somewhere is kind of hard to know, like what most people have seen. So yeah, I'm not sure.
I would think 100% before time skip. I mean, if you haven't seen One Piece, I mean, you can't just don't watch the show. I mean, that there's constant spoilers if you haven't seen the show. But like, if most avid listeners that come onto the show because they want to hear where they are being discussed, that's mostly what our audience is. So just get on fucking track, Jesus. But I think that's a good spoiler cutoff point. Huh?
I said, yeah, you guys just gotta watch the fucking One Piece, dude.
Yeah,
or read. You like I do, and then you can go back and watch.
Ingest One Piece in any way possible.
Exactly. You just gotta be chugging down that One Piece. You just gotta go for it, dog.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's a good fucking show. Shit. But we can stop talking about that because we're going to talk about that after the break. I wanted to get into more of the Christmas-y type shiz. And I don't really have that many questions because, like I said before we started recording, this isn't really the most I'm not really the most excited about this particular holiday. It's not really up on my list. You know, I love showing up and showing out for Halloween because I love that whole creepy shit. But, dude, I hate Christmas music, dude. I hate it. There's something to it, dude, that just makes my fucking soul just fucking. I don't know the right adjective for it, but
for sure.
I hate it. But anyway, I discussed this on Broke Knock Life, but I wanted to get your answer and maybe a story behind that. And I'm gonna give a new answer to this because I already answered it. Because there actually is two of my answers that are contender for number one, and that is, what is your favorite Christmas present that you've ever received from whoever? And when was it?
Favorite Christmas present? That's a good question. One of the ones, let's see, I'll do like one that was like kid me really enjoyed, and one that I guess
that's a good one.
The oldest one that I received as a kid was a trampoline my parents got us one year.
Dude, how old were you?
I had to be like a preteen, so probably like 10, 11, 12, something like that.
Dude, how hyped were you whenever you saw that fucking trampoline?
It was so much fun. You just go out there, you fucking dick around, you make up games to play on the trampoline.
Dude, that was our hangout area.
Yeah, that's where we would go like lay on the trampoline. Like at night, you'd just go lay on the trampoline and look up at the stove.
We would all sit around. Dude, what we used to have on our trampoline back in my old neighborhood, I had like two really good friends that would always come over, and we were like really, really close. Shout out to Chris and Garrett from the OG days. We used to no armor, no pads, no nothing. We used to straight up fight on the trampoline, like throw fists and kicks and like really fucking like hurt each other.
I remember one of the games we played. We would get all of like this balls, like the basketballs, the footballs.
Yeah,
like,
dude, we did that too.
And basically somebody would be off of the trampoline, and the other people would be on the trampoline, and you try and peg them with the balls. And if you got pegged with the ball, you were out. That
Oh,
was
no, no,
literally the game.
no. What we did, we had all of them on the trampoline, and everybody got on, and while everybody was bouncing, there's just chaos
Oh,
of just like
we did that.
fucking balls everywhere, and then everybody's just like fucking around and throwing them at each other.
Yeah, we did that type of stuff too. Yeah. I remember we
Especially,
would just like make weird games out of like stuff on the trampoline though.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
like the biggest. Oh, also okay, this is a complete tangent, but one of the things that I remember about the trampoline was one of the years we had it was I Am Legend came out, that Will Smith movie about the
Oh,
zombies.
dude, the ending is so sad.
Yeah, and I'm a huge pussy with like scary movies, especially back then. Like I'm better now, obviously, but
Yeah.
back then I was terrified of that type of stuff. So anyway, we went to go see that in theaters, and I remember I was like alone on the trampoline, and it got like really. It's like obviously the viewers don't know, but in my backyard, it's like there's not really any lights. Like the neighbors have like one light, and then my parents have like one light that shines in the backyard, but they were all off.
Yeah.
So it was like pitch black, and I'm sitting there, and I just realized all of a sudden I was thinking about the movie, and I just got really scared. I did that thing where you like look around and I just sprint all the way across the yard to my parents' door, and that was like for some reason that moment just stuck with me, where I was just terrified sitting there on the trampoline.
I would always do that in my mom's house. Like if there was in my old house, we had like kind of like a long hallway, and I would anytime it was dark and there was like no light in that, I would automatically think of like the most recent scary movie, and I'm like, and then you would just, dude, my mom probably heard me so many times just sprint to my fucking room. It's like, why is he in such a rush?
You really had to go pee down.
and she thinking about her observing us fighting to the death on the trampoline is just hilarious. She like looks out the window and we're just like fucking decking each other. Also, what we used to do, we used to get really cheap like dollar store medieval armor, and we used to like suit up because do you remember that game Swords and Sandals? Okay. Well, for the listeners, and you need to look this game up because this was a Flash game that's like my fucking childhood basically. It's kind of like an RPG. Not really. Yeah, it's kind of like an RPG arena type. You have like this character, and then you each fight you gain money, and then with the money you can buy like some armor, and then you keep escalating, and then the moves set.
It does look familiar. I'm looking at pictures now. It does look somewhat familiar.
Yeah, so we played that game a lot. So have that game in your mind, and that's how we would buy like big assortments of like plastic medieval armor, and then we would all choose our sets, and then dude, we would go on each side of the front yard, and then we would fucking charge at each other, and then just dude, that shit hurts so fucking bad. Like there was no referee, no points being deducted, no nothing. We just beat the shit out of each other. That was before iPads, before phones, before any of that. We used to beat the shit out of each other on the trampolines and in the front yard.
It was just whatever you could think of to get to be able to beat the shit out of each other. Let's see. So another Christmas present that I remember getting was obviously Xbox 360.
Yeah, that's what mine was on the Broke Knock Life. Do you remember what was your first game?
Pretty sure it was probably Halo 3 if I had to guess.
Ooh, mine was.
Oh wait, no, I think it was Fable 2 actually. I think that's what it was.
Nice. See, my brain couldn't comprehend games like that at that age. I was very closed-minded at that age.
Yeah, let's see. I'm pretty sure Halo, and then what else would I have? I had like Fable, and there was this Lord of the Rings called Lord of the Rings Conquest. That was like a
yeah. I actually had that, but I played it, and I remember playing the demo. God damn, this coffee is making me fucking have indigestion.
Coffee goes straight through me, bro. I still drink it because I need the caffeine. But
I definitely needed it. I've been up fucking.
I don't get like heartburn or anything or indigestion or anything like that. I just like it just goes straight through me.
Oh, dude, it makes me. Wait, does your piss smell like coffee whenever you pee right after drinking?
I feel like you've asked me this before.
I have.
I don't know. my pee usually doesn't smell. I drink a ton of water, so it's usually just clear no matter what. So,
Dude, but I drink a shit ton of water now, and it's.
I'm always drinking water anyway. But yeah, I just do that all day. So like my pee
I'm
doesn't really
remembering now. You were very adamant against it, and I'm gonna stake my statement again.
We need to start asking the guests that come on the show if their pee smells like coffee.
I'm pretty sure nobody is gonna agree.
We have to try and find somebody. Like, that's the mission. That's the new mission of the podcast. Forget One Piece. We need to find somebody. We need to find you somebody that pee smells like coffee.
And I'm still gonna state my claim, not my claim, my statement. Like I said last time, I think you're straight up fucking lying to me, and this is a ploy. This is a ploy to get in my. You're trying to get in my fucking head.
Yeah, I actually I'm gonna message all the guests before and just be like, even if you do agree, don't tell Chris.
Yeah, you're texting them. You're like, you know how your piss smells like coffee? Like whenever you drink coffee. Just don't admit to that. Just don't ask why.
It's a big conspiracy theory to make you think you're going crazy with your coffee pee. Let's see.
So it was your 360, and your first game was Fable 2. So I was really into skimboarding around the 360 era, and I got a $600 Exile fiberglass skimboard, which I used probably a few times, and then I broke my ankle.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Were you skipping when you broke it?
Yep.
It
was the first throw of the day.
Oh man.
I don't know if I told that story. That's for another day. But I broke my ankle, on Ship Island in Mississippi. And we had just gotten there, and the ferry comes and goes every 3 hours, and I had just gotten dropped off. Not even 30 minutes in, dude. Not even 30 minutes in. And they're not going to call the ferry back, you know?
Dang.
Even though my ankle was fucking dangling from the fucking, you know. The ankle twisted complete 180. I broke the growth plate right in the middle where your at that middle part where your foot meets your fucking leg or whatever, your shin. Like trace your finger to the end, right down to the bottom of your shin. Like go all the way down, and it's like that.
Like here?
Go down a little bit. It's like right. Yeah, it's like right there. And I twisted it all the way around, and that's like a growth plate.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude, it fucking hurt. I didn't know that I broke it at first. I threw the board, and the wave comes in, and for like flatland skimboarding, which I wasn't supposed to be fucking doing at that time because it's not flatland, but I decided to just say fuck it and go for it anyway. So I threw the board. The water came in. The water receded too fucking fast, and then my one foot came off too fast. And then that thing just twisted. I didn't know that I broke it. The adrenaline was rushing through me because I was trying to catch another wave. And then I stepped and then tried to maneuver, and then I fucking face planted. Couldn't walk. My ankle was broken. I cried like a fucking baby. I had to wait 3 hours with a broken ankle. I had to wait a total of like 6 hours for me to get off. Go back home. No, we didn't go back home. We went straight to the emergency room. So all that, and then I remember in like 5 hours time, I was at the emergency room waiting, and I was just in agonizing pain, dude.
Robbing, I bet. Jeez.
Dude, it was all they had was Advil, bro. It was like you didn't even give me anything. I was crying, like there was tears streaming down my fucking face.
That's pretty metal. That's pretty brutal.
I'm like, fuck. Come on.
Whenever I broke mine, I limped out of the basketball gym, and I like limped myself to the car. Just people passing me, just being like, "What's that guy doing?" And drove myself home with my other foot because like obviously, and I was my right foot too, so I had to drive with my left foot, which was super awkward. So I was going
I bet that was weird.
Yeah, it was. And then I just went back to my place, which was like maybe a mile down the road, and I hopped inside and I was like, hey, can somebody drive me to the emergency room? And yeah, so someone drove me to the emergency room right after that.
Yeah, that's the only time I've broken a bone.
I've only broken my ankle and then this pinky, which is obviously still fucked. So
yeah,
but yeah, I don't think I've ever broken anything else. I didn't ever really do like any like skateboarding or skimboarding or anything like that.
I skimboard whenever I can, whenever I get the chance. But now I've been doing it for so long. I mean, knock on wood, but I never really fall anymore. I can wear like a tank top and be like comfortable wearing a shirt and know that I'm not gonna fucking bust my ass. When I have my shirt off, I'm having a bad day. Because I like swimming in a tank top. Or like a really thin hoodie.
You swim in a thin hoodie?
No. Skim.
Oh. I was
No.
I was like, isn't that like weighing you down a little
bit? I'm self-conscious about my body fat.
Skinny motherfucker. Oh man, I'm too fat. Shit. So what was your first Xbox game that you got on the?
I remember the Call of Duty start screen like it was yesterday. I remember that Infinity Ward thing popping up in like a black screen, just like it was yesterday. I remember doing that submarine level like it was yesterday.
Which Call of Duty game was that?
Call of Duty 4.
Call of Duty.
And then it was Gears of War, and then it was Halo 3.
There were so many hackers in Call of Duty 4. Man.
Oh my god, yeah.
Everything was ridden with just like, you see people with like crazy ass names and like blinking names, and then you see people like flying around the map and then just insta killing everybody.
Yeah,
that game was fun, but jeez.
It was very that and War at War. But the first like 3 games I got pretty close to each other, which are 3 fucking knockouts. The COD 4, Gears of War, and then Halo 3.
Gears of War was pretty good. I played a lot of the campaign. I didn't really like the multiplayer that much though.
Yeah, I didn't really get into it. Me and Gramps completed up to Gears of War 4 on the hardest difficulty on co-op. We all got those achievements.
I think I only played like the first one, the second one, and then I think I got the third one and played it for maybe like a couple hours, but I was like, whatever. Gears of War was never really that interesting to me for whatever reason.
Yeah. I do you remember Army of Two?
Yeah, that was a good game.
That was a really well-developed co-op game.
Sure.
It had a lot of co-op elements.
It came out I feel like it was just a few years after Halo 3 and Call of Duty and all those games were out. And it was like at the time, I remember it being like one of the only co-op games that was like new and was fun, I guess.
Yeah.
That wasn't like like a couch co-op game, not like an online.
Yeah. But
that's one thing about games these days. They don't do hardly any couch co-op anymore, which sucks ass.
No.
That was like one of the best things back in the day was couch co-op, like playing like grabbing like a few Xbox controllers, playing some Halo with your boys.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 really fucked up on that aspect. Like they've improved the one now I'm talking about, but I'm gonna get to the older one because that was a fucking classic for me.
Oh yeah, same.
But Star Wars Battlefront 2 now, it's good now, but whenever it was released, I think what was it, 2017, 2018? It was horrendous. But what they didn't capitalize on is what you're talking about. I used to play so much co-op with my cousins and my brothers. We used to do instant action, heroes and villains on Mos Eisley. And
I was watching Mandalorian earlier, and they went to...
Are you caught up?
We're about to watch season 2 tonight.
Okay, dude.
That's caught up. Kenny also had watched season 1 already, and then so I was like, I guess we gotta watch season 2. So I caught up literally today.
Nice, nice.
But yeah, Mos Eisley. That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. That map was amazing. I love that map.
Yeah, it was Mos Eisley Assault, and you got to be heroes and villains. And me and my cousin, we would he would pick Jango because he was older than me, and then I would pick Boba, and then we would fly around the map. And then we would be like spec ops. He would be like, he would talk in like the clone. He would be like, the Jedi are over here. We have to eliminate the Jedi.
That's awesome. Man, I love that game. I really wish they hadn't fucked that up so bad like they did.
Yeah, like they fucked it up so bad that it gave a wrong taste in everybody's mouth, and then they got it to where it's a fucking amazing game now. It's really good.
I played it
Dude,
like a week.
they completely just changed it.
Didn't touch it at all after a week. They ruined they left like a sour taste in my mouth because of that.
See, and I got it for $20 because I worked for EA at that time.
Oh yeah, I remember that. You worked at the office here, and weren't you like a tester or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a game tester for I mainly dealt in ads for mobile games. I started out on the UFC team, and I didn't really. That was fucking boring. Dude, it's just testing movements over and over and over again until you can hit a bug or see something wrong with it. It's like, see how many times you can hit a short kick and see how. Basically, you're trying to break the game whenever you're testing.
Right.
Yeah. So we're about to hit our little intermission. I'm pretty fucking excited. I don't know about you, but this is chapter.
And multiple times this week where I was like,
I know. Dude, to be honest, if you said, this is what I was thinking. I was like, maybe he read it already, but as long as he doesn't tell me he didn't read it, I'm good. You just gotta act. So like, right. I was like, if you slipped up, that's okay. Just don't fucking tell me.
Right.
Because then I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, we gotta save it for the next one. But I'm glad this is authentic.
Let's get it.
Okay, so we're gonna take a little break and we're gonna come back, and our eyes might be very watery, or they might be lit up with excitement. Who knows?
We'll see.
We'll see. I see something loading.
Here we go. We back?
We're back. I kept them entertained.
Don't worry. Camera working?
I see a loading thing that I've never seen before.
Let me turn it back.
Now things look regular.
There we go.
You're good. We're back in business.
In business.
So like I was just explaining, I was just giving like a quick layout. So like what our podcasts are gonna be now. It's gonna be non-spoilers first half and then spoilers second half. So this is chapter 999 of Mr. Oda's masterpiece. And
dude,
right
this
before
was a chapter, bro.
Dude, there's bombs being dropped over and over and over again. And what I like right off the bat, there's a 2-piece cover art.
Yeah.
We have to. Dude, how dope does that look, bro?
Dude, that's literally the first thing I have in my notes. That cover art is amazing, man.
It looks incredible. Look how fucking detailed that shit is, bro.
It's beautiful. I want to like save this as like a background somehow.
Oh my god, dude, same here. I'll make it into something fucking amazing. I'll make it to where we can both have like a. We need to do I don't know. We need to do something with that. I need to fucking put that on my wall.
It just looks awesome, though. Complete this one-piece poster by combining it with one included in the next chapter. Oh, so there's gonna be something in the next chapter. It says.
Yeah, it's a 2-piece thing that you have to put together.
What?
Like, you see how it's cut off, right where Chopper is and Robin?
Yeah, it's like, okay.
And the skull is split in half, so it's going to be the other side of that.
In it. Okay. This should be dope. And also Jinbei isn't in it either.
Yeah.
So they should.
And it just has one instead of one piece.
Okay, so
it's. Okay, so what's the first thing? What's the first thing you have down?
First page, I was already hyped. Literally, my note is, I am beyond hyped on page 1. The sake I brewed to drink with you, and it's Ace and Yamato clashing.
Head to head, bro.
Nice. Dude.
He's like, what up, bitch? Come on.
We know the connection between Ace and Yamato now. We know why Marco is there now. Oh,
yes.
Okay. So, okay, we also know that Yamato broke the statue, and we know why. So, the first question I have, one thing, they mention all of the not the headliners, what do you call them? the supernovas, the youngest generation, or the worst generation, whatever they're called.
Yeah, they mentioned them in like where they ruled. It's like the north,
Right,
the south, the east.
And he's like, and my brother's coming up, just wait.
Yeah, dude, that was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
What was it? He said, but the toughest one of them all won't be setting sail for a few years yet. My little brother.
Yeah.
He's gonna be massive, trust me.
Yeah.
And then she's like, how many times have you mentioned your fucking brother, dude? Chill out.
He's like, it's all true though.
Yeah, dude.
And he's right.
True. Yeah,
right.
He ain't wrong.
So we learn why Marco is there. Because him, Ace, and who was that third person with the gun who also said that she was going to show up? That was interesting. That was low interesting.
Right.
Marco showed up because of the promise. So who is that person?
She has to be there.
She maybe whoever that is going to show up. Or maybe we're supposed to know who that is, but I don't. So
no. That's never been no. Let me because the only like pistol dude that I know of is that guy that scared Kizaru and Marineford. He's the one that was in the battle in Marineford. Kizaru was coming up, and then the dude had 2 pistols. Fuck, what is his name? He's on the Whitebeard Pirates. Beckham, something Beckham.
Maybe. I don't remember who you're talking about, to be honest.
And then he pointed at Kizaru, and then Kizaru like put his hands up. He's like, "Oh!" And then I was like, "Damn!" Because I rewatched someone like explaining that, and they're like, for someone to make Kizaru put his hands up, I'm gonna see it right now.
Dude, okay. So, who is that girl? I feel like we should know.
Instead of Whitebeard, I typed in whiteboard. No. Ben Beckman.
Is it?
That motherfucker. Strong as shit. And he's badass. Okay, but anyway. So
Rock. Wait, is that who that was? No, I don't think that's who that was. Is that who? No, Rock's a dude. Who is that?
What you looking for?
I'm trying to figure out who this girl is.
Oh yeah.
I know who it is, but I don't.
Let me get to that panel. Yeah, we only learned of Lord Odin's death several years after it happened.
Right. Yeah.
And then blah blah blah. I made a promise, and then
they both say
if Pops ever,
gives you the go ahead, send me an invitation. And Marco says, yeah, I'd be interested too. And Marco's there, so whoever this other person is should also be there. But I don't know who this is. They look like vaguely familiar, but
I don't remember seeing her on the Whitebeard Pirates though.
I'm gonna look it up and see. But so anyway, we learn why they're there, and then the other thing that happened was, let me check my notes. There was something else that was really big. Oh, we learned Ace is fucking Roger's son. Like what?
Wait.
You didn't catch that? Momonosuke says that.
I thought we already knew that.
Did we? Oh, maybe I just forgot that. It's entirely possible I just completely forgot that.
I mean, I could be wrong. I have a horrible memory, but I'm pretty sure.
I do too. If we already knew that, my mistake. But for me, I was like, whoa.
Well, I'm glad you got to. You probably had that genuine reaction twice now.
Probably, yeah.
That's an amazing thing. Yeah, because he probably introduced it like 500 chapters ago.
Right.
No, but I'm pretty positive that's already been announced. But that's a special thing because they're all Momonosuke is all putting everything together. It's like, oh, that's why Ace. Oh, Ace is the brother. Oh, he's the son. Oh, fuck. He's like, holy shit. He's like, that's why everybody's here. And then he's like, wait, you're Odin's daughter? Whoa. I mean, not Odin's daughter. Kaido's daughter. Whoa.
Wait, is that? Oh, is that Izo? Didn't she? Wasn't he/she? What are they? Are they a dude or chick? I don't even remember. cross-dressing man. So it's a dude. Wasn't that the person that came with Odin and then chose to stay behind with Whitebeard?
That's exactly what I'm fucking thinking.
So where is this person right now?
Because I'm looking at her right now.
So they are there. They were
debuted in chapter 553.
He came with along with Neko Mamushi and Marco. But where right now are they? I don't. So Izo's still there somewhere. And let's see.
Dude, and she's one of the fucking Whitebeard crew, bro.
He was fighting
no pussy.
He was fighting with the Red Scabbards, I think. On
back
on the
then.
roof against Kaido. No. Like in Wano right now. I think he was up there fighting with the Red Scabbards on the roof against Kaido.
Oh, Izo was?
I think so.
God,
I could be wrong.
There's so much shit. But regardless, there were so many bombs. Fuck. Okay. So besides. Okay. So what about the poneglyph, bro?
Yeah, he's like, it's not yet time to reveal your hand, dude.
Yeah. He's like, I know why you're fucking here. You think I'm stupid?
That very last panel of Kaido and Big Mom's face. The One Piece that is, and they're both like. That's great, man. Dude, you know some stuff is about to go down, dog. They're sitting there just like powering up and getting ready to drop the island onto the capital of
and you know who's on the way?
Who?
You know who's about to fucking drop down and wipe some shit up?
Zoro's flying up on the bird.
Yeah, dude, Zoro got it. Zoro's about to have a very good view of the battlefield.
Let's go, Zoro.
What I need to see. I need to see several panels dedicated to Zoro fighting.
Oh, well, we'll see plenty, I'm sure.
I need a lot.
Dude.
I need dedicated chapters.
Wano actually has like a lot left, if I recall correctly, because it's supposed to be loosely based off of, or maybe not loosely, but like it's supposed to be based off of this old Japanese like play style.
I remember you telling me that whenever we first started talking about it.
Right. And so there's still, I think, like 2 or 3 more acts left. So we're like halfway.
Dude, a lot can happen, man. This is in-game shit. It's not like it's not like stuff's just gonna die down after everything's like defeated. There's so many more enemies. There's so much more.
And there's
like they're gonna jump right into shit right after this.
Oh yeah. I mean, Wano's still got like probably another couple hundred chapters, if I had to guess. Probably at least like another 50 chapters or so.
I can't handle it, bro.
Dude, this is awesome. So, okay, the other thing that I wrote down, though, was they mentioned that rocks fell into the ruin at God Valley.
And the fish.
Fell down. Yeah, and the legendary fish fruit. The legendary model of the fish fruit. So
which allowed... Which... is that the thing that allowed him to pick that shit up? The island up? That's what I assumed.
Pick what up?
The island. I thought she. I assumed she was referring
to flames from his fruit from his.
Oh, then fuck. Never mind. I don't know what the fuck that is.
So, they mentioned something about a legendary model of the fish fruit, which
it's his. Like
she gave it to him.
Yeah, so
I don't know if that's supposed to be his dragon fruit or if that's something else. Because I thought whenever it showed that it showed like it was some kind of something else. Let's see. Let me look it up.
Yeah, have they ever shown what fruit he's eaten?
Yeah, they did. I think.
Damn, dude, I don't remember that at all.
Fruit. It's the uo. Oh no. Okay, so the fish fruit is the fruit that Kaido ate. So oh shit. So Big Mom gave Kaido his devil fruit power. That's what they were saying.
Okay, so everything is from Big Mom.
Yeah, it says, on the day rocks fell into ruin at God Valley, I gave you that legendary model of the fish fruit. You owe me for life, Kaido. And so that's kind of crazy. So Big Mom gave him his power.
So that's why they're connected, because you would think Kaido would just be alone. That is the reason why he's stuck.
Right.
So, dude, he's going to end up having to kill Big Mom if he wants his way.
Yeah. I think, man, I think there's going to be some backstory next chapter. I really think there is, especially the way they ended it, mentioning the thing with rocks. Because we don't really know that much about it.
Give me a double chapter. Give me a double length 1000th chapter.
Dude,
like you know how this one was 19 chapters? Double it.
19 pages, yeah.
Double it. Dude, give us what we want.
If Oda releases a 40-something page chapter for chapter 1000, I'm going I'm going to get like a ton of booze. I'm just going to get blasted and reread that chapter like 6 times.
Oh man, we have to
every panel.
We have to figure out how to do like something for the podcast. We have to do like a 1000 chapter special. I'm gonna look something up. I'm gonna get it ready for that.
All right.
Because when did it say? January 3rd?
January 3rd or January 4th, I believe, is when it's supposed to come out. Let me look at
yep, January 3rd. Next chapter.
Okay, that's what it says in Viz?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that should be 9 days, which that should be the 3rd, I believe.
Okay, so where they are right now, just to talk about the chapter a little bit more, where they are right now, he's just chilling, like just resting and powering up essentially right now.
Right, yeah, I think
for another huge battle, and then he's trying to land it to a safer vantage point, correct?
Yeah, well, he said that he's going to make this island essentially the new capital by destroying wherever he's landing it, I guess.
Yeah.
So this is going to be the new capital whenever it lands, which is what he's doing right now. I don't understand why he's doing it. There's got to be a reason for it.
That's exactly what I was just about to say. Because Big Mom said, where are you going to put this island down? There is a castle in the flower capital that stands as a symbol of Kazuki.
Right.
So, yeah.
It'll make a nice capital. So I guess he's going to drop it on the old flower capital.
And then Big Mom was like, and what about that poneglyph? What about that poneglyph, bitch?
So your road poneglyph isn't there? And he's like, it's too early to show your hand.
Yeah, I know what you want, you conniving bitch.
Where is this poneglyph? It's going to be something crazy. Knowing Oda, it's going to be something crazy. It's going to be like hidden some crazy way, or him dropping down this island onto the flower capital might have something to do with it. That's my two theories.
Oda's character from that movie is gonna come in, and that's Im-sama. He's gonna take off his hat, and then he's gonna take off that fucking pointy hat, and then it's gonna be that soccer ball design on his face.
Dude, if that happened, I would just lose my mind. Oda would go down as a legend for memeing on us that hard.
trolling the population on the 1000th, I can't say that, the 1000th chapter of a manga that he's built up his whole life to release.
Dude.
And then he just ends it right there. He kills Luffy. He kills everybody.
No, Oda, don't do it.
Dude, what if he comes down and then he's like, planetary destruction, and then he's like, boom.
It just obliterates it, dude. Man, this was a good chapter.
It was a really good chapter, man.
Oh, the other thing. I forgot about this. Yamato knows something about the letter D. It must be, because she says...
Oh, wait. Let me read that again. Yeah, you're right.
It's page 17.
Every time I get out of Viz, it, like, erases my continued watching. And I fucking pay for it. Like, I have to search it up again. Okay. D. It's right. She's, like, in the middle. Yeah. After all, Luffy's name has the letter D in the middle.
Yeah, she's staring.
Yeah, she said after all.
Journal. Right, exactly. And that journal is supposed to be, or not her father's, it's Odin's journal, right?
Yeah.
So Odin must have figured, maybe Odin has figured something about what it means, and he wrote it in his journal, and she has the journal now. So,
yeah, she picked up the journal. After all, Luffy's name has the letter D in the middle. Like, matter of fact, like, oh, because of this, that's why. Dude, she knows. She knows the because of this. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah. What I'm saying is, new theory. Chapter 1000 reveals the meaning of D.
That would be incredible. That would he has to reveal something very, very significant on this chapter.
I feel like, yeah, since it's chapter 1000, it's such a milestone. I feel like something crazy is going to be revealed. And because I think my two theories are it's either going to be the will of D and what that is, or something leading to them to that, maybe.
Something, or something very, very close to the One Piece.
Right. Or, like, and the other thing is Rock's backstory, I think, maybe.
Another thing I wanted to talk about is, you know how Big Mom was like, you can wipe the floor with everybody here, but leave Robin to me, because she wants her to.
Right.
That's I found that interesting that she did a specific call out.
Right. So Robin.
Oh, and I wanted to talk to you about this, the pudding. I forgot. Remember Kaido's like.
Third eye or whatever.
What did that third eye do? Because Big Mom was like, her potential ability hasn't activated yet, so we can't really trust her to do that. That's why I need Nico Robin.
Right. I don't know. Let me see. I remember mentioned back in the Whole Cake, but I don't really remember what it was.
Kaido said, what? Can't that 3 eyes of yours read the ancient writing? You mean pudding? Who knows? I can't wait around for her true eye to awaken.
So there's a tribe called the 3-Eye Tribe. It says pudding may also be capable of awakening a true power that will allow her to decipher the text on the poneglyphs.
Oh, so it's a specific thing.
Yeah, so it's they're not for sure if she'll be able to do it, since apparently she's only a half member of the 3-Eye Tribe.
Oh, so she's definitely coming into play.
Probably, I guess we'll see.
I mean,
with Nico Robin. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because doesn't Sanji have pudding like around his fucking wiener right now? After Whole Cake?
Didn't she like betray him or something?
Yeah, I know, but she eventually found out that he was so like, I remember there was many times where she's like, I'm being so horrible to him, and he's just killing me with kindness.
Let's see.
So usually guys are pussy whipped. Pudding is dick whipped by Sanji. Your boy Sanji, bro.
Oh, she removed his memory of whenever she kissed him or something like that.
Oh, and shit, I don't remember that.
So she still likes him, it seems like.
Right.
But Sanji, I think she removed Sanji's memory of at least that moment, I guess.
Damn.
But, yeah, I don't know. I guess she's going to come back into the story depending on what happens with Robin and Big Mom.
Maybe maybe like Robin wait, never mind, that wouldn't make any sense. Wait, maybe that would. Maybe Robin like has something horrible happen to her, like she goes fucking blind. And then would she still be able to make that shit out if she was blind?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah, but maybe I'm just throwing shit out in the air. Like maybe Robin just gets so fucked up and they're like crawling towards the poneglyph, and then Pudding's like, I remember when you gave me that good dick, Sanji. And then she comes in and she reads the poneglyph and she's like, that's for dicking me down and Whole Cake.
Sanji, the absolute legend, man. I love Sanji. Sanji's dude,
Sanji got like 2 huge backstory. Like the first one was like his introduction and like the backstory of the cook and everything, and then he essentially got a whole arc like dedicated to him.
Yeah, I think all of the characters are essentially have or are going to have that for them, because Luffy got that as well. They had his introduction, and they went back and re-explained to introduce Sabo and Ace again, and what was that?
Yeah, Luffy's had his many times.
Yeah, and then let's see, Zoro. We still need to figure out what happened to his eye during the training with Mihawk. And let's see.
Sharingan.
I feel like there's also Sharingan. He opens his eye and it's the Mangekyo Sharingan, and he just like starts doing crazy stuff to people.
It's like they all like Blackbeard comes and takes the One Piece, and then Zoro looks up, and then a crow flies out of Blackbeard's like back or something. And then it goes back to where Luffy and Zoro first met.
Oh, man.
And Oda's like, this is how I'm wrapping it up. Good luck.
That would be crazy.
I would not like that.
I think Nico Robin has also had like 2 backstory section.
Yeah. She's definitely had like that arc dedicated to her because they were trying to get after her the whole like ends lobby.
Right. Did Usopp as well? I can't remember.
I would. Well,
I don't know. Anyway, my theory is that he's gonna do like more backstory for each of the.
yeah, because Jinbei,
just
I would think because like Fishman Island, and then Frankie, that he's had his own.
Mm-hmm.
Brooke really hasn't, but I don't think they're gonna give Brooke a whole arc.
Yeah, Brooke had his story more or less explained with the.
Yeah, and it was like really intricate, so you could really count that. That shit was sad,
like,
bro.
Far, like I'm sure there's room for there to be more that Oda didn't tell us. Definitely.
Yeah.
So it's possible for that.
He's alone singing on that ship with all of his fucking dead crew members, bro.
Crew members.
Damn.
Or what was that whale's name?
Laboon.
Laboon.
Yeah.
Laboon.
That shit was dark whenever he was just singing all by himself.
I fucking love One Piece.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic Christmas present, Oda. Thank you.
Oh my god, man.
Praise be to Lord Oda.
I'm so hyped from that cover art, bro. It looks so good.
Dude, like page one and the cover art just had me beyond.
And the last panel, Big Mom looking so fucking insane.
You know some crazy stuff is about to happen in 9
You know some crazy shit's gonna happen whenever the last panel says the words One Piece in it.
Yeah, and both
because there's been many times.
Two of the Emperors of the Sea are just like.
Well, dude, the next chapter, they're all gonna be on that fucking place.
Yeah. We're hopefully see some fights starting soon. But
Zoro's like about to drop in.
Yeah.
He's like there. So unless they do another mini flashback and then get into it like we saw.
Yeah, I think they might though because they mentioned the day when Rock fell into ruin, whatever that is.
On the day Rocks is in bold. On the day Rocks fell into ruin at God Valley, I gave you that legendary model of the fish fruit. You owe me for life, Kaido. Whatever you say, we can talk after we get it.
Right, because Kaido and Big Mom were part of the Rocks pirates back in the day, and that Rocks was their captain, obviously. So, and I don't think we really know too much about that crew other than they were some crazy crew.
Do we know where God Valley is?
I don't know. Do we?
On the day Rocks fell into ruin at God Valley.
God Valley. Let's see.
Maybe that has to do with the absent era?
The island is just gone, actually.
Oh, so is that part of the...
a great fight there or something, and then after the fight, or whatever it was...
I remember vaguely that being mentioned.
Oh! That was when Monkey D. Garp and Gold D. Roger fought against the Rocks pirates.
That was that shit. Oh my god.
That was the island they fought on. So maybe we'll get some backstory into that. That would be awesome.
Oh, dude, I can't handle that, bro.
The island disappeared without a trace after that, and it's not on like any maps or something, I think, anymore. Similar to Raftel, which I think also is not on any maps. So obviously. So,
if we see some flashback from the God Valley fight,
dude, that fight had to be insane, bro.
Dude,
Gold D. Roger.
Like one punch must have destroyed the island.
Yeah, that's probably what happened to the island. It just But I mean, we'll find out. I hope in chapter 1000. That would
God damn, bro.
Dude, okay. If Oda shows us background into that fight and does the will of
the D. Oh my god, dude! I'll cry.
Legendary chapter.
I'll cry. I'll come back. I'll be like, Wesley, dude, fuck. We gotta end the podcast. I can't compose myself.
Dude, okay. I'm so beyond hyped for chapter 1000 right now, dude. It's over a week away.
I know, and we gotta. Are you dedicating yourself right now to reading it with this show?
We're reading this on the.
Okay, so how are we gonna plan this? Because we've explained the episode, we've explained the chapter enough. We can get into the planning of this
Right.
So we can wrap this episode up. Episode number 10, the Christmas Lad Weeb special. And for chapter 1000, what the first thing I got is when does the translation, when does it come out to where we can read it? Like the translation. Does that come out January 3rd?
No, that's January 3rd. It releases on Viz. It'll be out before that. It'll be out like the Friday before that for like the fan translations though.
Right.
So if we wanted to, conceivably, we could do it then instead of.
No. It has to. Yeah. Are you with me on that?
Yeah. We could. I'm
Yeah.
totally cool. But if we do, we should try and read it like either that Sunday, I would say, and then we can still release on the normal schedule if we want, or we could just release early. I don't know. Up to you.
Yeah, I want to record it as soon as it comes out because, I mean, I know you, and I know me. I'm gonna want to read that shit.
Yeah, we gotta read
like
that.
ASAP.
Oh yeah. Dude, we're gonna have to do like a One Piece. Like, I realize we talk about One Piece a lot on the podcast, but this is gonna have to be like a One Piece special episode.
Everything is gonna be One Piece. I'll set up like a whole bunch of stuff so we can talk about it. It might turn out to be a 2-hour special.
Yeah, we'll have to think of some cool stuff to do for the episode.
It would have to be a lot of leading up stuff. So a lot of like D-talk and a lot of I mean besides my wiener, a lot of D-talk and then a lot of like a lot of early shit that is really relevant right now. So like maybe the first time they saw the poneglyphs, or like the first time that we saw like
build up. You're saying like we can go
yes
stuff and the poneglyph stuff and maybe a little backstory on the Rocks pirates or whatever we know.
Everything they're touching on right now, we can do like a little origin lead up until we fucking freak out and come back on and we're like, whoa, did you see that? Holy shit.
I can see it now.
Oh man,
I'm so excited for this, man.
That's gonna be fucking insane, man.
It's been a long time coming, dog.
God, 1,000 chapters. 1999.
Crazy, bro. 20 plus years of One Piece. It's not enough anymore.
Dude. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for episode number 10 of the Weebing with Wes podcast, and I hope y'all enjoyed this spoiler segment, because regardless we're doing it every single time. But wait, what I was saying during the break, while your camera was giving you some problems, on the weeks that there isn't a live, like on like break weeks, we can do, I mean, we'll figure something out for that segment. We can just talk more in depth about later chapters, because there's so much shit to talk about. I mean, shit, we can break down the Reverie for like 10 episodes.
Oh,
you know,
so much.
So there's always gonna be like current late shit that we can always talk about.
So much stuff to talk about in One Piece.
Yeah, there's 1,000 chapters.
Chapters of content.
Yeah, right. Right. All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and do whatever y'all do. Have a Merry Christmas, and y'all will be seeing this the day after Christmas. So, Merry post-Christmas, and don't forget to beat your meat and go to sleep and read One Piece.
And hope you got a lot of weeb gifts.
Yes. We're signing out in 3, 5, 7. Peace. All right. Awesome. Let me...
People drift away, I can call it capping. All my fault, sitting here, sipping malls in the rear. I wish I would've never caught my friends that fucked me over in my brain. Made a thought, give me brain and hope you make me come like a talk. Scrolling through the gram and hating all the bots. Fame is something that you bought. Almost got into a feud with Aladdin, fought over something stupid. I don't think I'm Cupid, but I help more people than myself. I need to buy some tulips. I don't know, something newish. Maybe date a girl that's newish. Maybe move to Newark.